Hey, folks. Good to see you. I want to talk tonight about Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is where I live. I actually live in the outskirts of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in a little town right off the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Today, I woke up and everybody always bugs me when as soon as I start doing a video, somebody sends me a text or a message or something. But that's okay. I'm going to keep going. I'll answer them later. Anyway, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Uh, I've always liked it. I grew up around here. I don't have much to compare it to. I have been all over the United States when I was cooking and doing jobs and whatnot. But I spend most of my time here in Pennsylvania, right near Pittsburgh. And I spent the only other city I've really spent a lot of time in would be Cincinnati, which those of you that know me know I used to live in Cincinnati. There's something new if you didn't know. But anyway, today I wake up and I don't watch the news. I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube videos all day long while I'm working or in the shop, whatever. And I like movies. TV's just too stressful, so I don't bother watching it. So, but today I happen to notice on Facebook they kept posting these pictures of this bridge that's near my house. It's not like real close to my house, but I know where it's at. I've actually traveled over this bridge. It's some people call it the Forbes Avenue Bridge in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But it's actually called the Fern Hollow Bridge. Fern Hollow Bridge. It goes over Frick Park, which is a park here in Pennsylvania. It was made in 1973, which makes it 49 years old. Well, it had collapsed today. Just collapsed. And I was a little sad to see that. And it's been on the news all day, and I have been watching it because I'm kind of interested in this story. But I found out, interestingly enough, I looked it up and did some history and found out how old it was and everything. But I guess it had been inspected about a month or so ago. So once again, I'm getting ahead of myself. I learned today, and I never do this, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania has the most bridges of any city in the world. And that's according to BBC and CBS. So I do have sources. I don't just make this shit up. We have 446 bridges in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Well, I guess 445 now. But it supposedly is the most in the world. Pittsburgh is actually called in some circles the City of Bridges. I did not know that. I just learned that today. And with my little joke about the 445, look, the bridge collapsed today, but nobody was hurt. Thank God. I'm sorry, nobody died. Nobody got killed. It wasn't that tragic. A few people got some minor injuries, of course. I'm going to show you some pictures of the bridge and what had happened today. And I'm not trying to be a news reporter. I just thought this was very interesting because I just watched Final Destination 5, and that's where the whole bridge collapses and everything. And this for that to happen, it just kind of freaked me out because that's where I went with it. I'm like, oh my God, I thought a lot of people got killed. They didn't, which is awesome. So I'm going to try to shrink myself down here, and I just want to show you a few pictures of the day. It's going to take me a minute. Yeah, I'm an old man. Terrible at editing, I know. I hear it in the comments all the time. Let's put me over here today. I'm going to be over here today. Okay, so you see I already have some pictures up. This is today's mess. There was a couple cars and a Port Authority bus on this bridge when it collapsed. So there were people on it when it collapsed. And this picture is bad enough. Let me see if I can make it a little bigger for you. I got to remember to put my microphone closer so y'all can hear me. And put a little bit bigger. That's as big as it's going to let me go. Which isn't much of a change. Anyway, you can see there's a car right there. The people, like I said, a couple of people got hurt and went to the hospital, but nothing major. So, and I'm sorry they got hurt and everything, but this could have been a lot worse. Because this isn't why is this not working? There we go. This could have been a lot worse. Now, it's a 4-lane highway bridge. It's not like a little trail bridge that you would think. When I say Frick Park, it's not like a national forest park or anything like that. This is a legit bridge in Pittsburgh. And it just buckled and fell. As of yet, they don't know the exact cause of it. Here's an aerial view from it so you can get a little better look at it. Make it bigger. Now, if you should be able to see my cursor there. It goes, here's the road coming, and then here's where the bridge starts, and it just fell down this little gully here, and here's where it ends up over here. So, and there's a couple cars there for scale, so you can see how big it actually is, a couple houses. So like I said, it wasn't a tiny little, like a bridge from an Ewok village or something. It was a real bridge. And nobody really saw it coming that I knew of. Like I said, I had read that they had inspected it a month or two ago. And apparently it passed, but I don't know. Next picture. This is another aerial view. Let me get this up a little bigger. Boo. And you see there's a Port Authority bus right there. Oh, I think my face is actually covering it. Let me move me down a little bit more. All right, here's the Port Authority bus. It's a big bus, but it wasn't loaded. I guess there was only 2 or 3 people on it, and they all made it through. There's a car there, 1, 2, 3, 4 cars, and a Port Authority bus. And this might not be too interesting to you if you're not from Pennsylvania, but like I said, this could have been horrible. This could have killed, even if it's just one person, it's too many. But yeah, that's what happened today. Here's a better picture of the Port Authority bus. Bring it up a little bit. And there's nothing really else to say. I mean, imagine being on a bridge like that. You know, you're not expecting it. It just totally weirds me out. And like I said, I'm glad everybody's okay. I don't want anybody to get hurt. And I'm not joking about it. Not like when I did the video about the 100 monkeys that were loose in Pennsylvania last week, which some people thought I made that up. But no, it was actually, that really happened. And it got stretched out of shape because at first the state cops said it was 100 monkeys were involved in the accident. They all got loose and were running around and a little east of me in Pennsylvania, Danville, Pennsylvania, I think it was. This story didn't get blown out of proportion, but it still sucks that it happened for these people. And I wish them the best. You know, I'm going to say a little prayer for them tonight. But just think if this is like rush hour or something and the whole bridge is full of people, it would have been horrible. So hopefully maybe Pennsylvania will wake up and start taking care of their bridges a little better. I mean, if you got 446 bridges in your city, you might want to make them up to code. I mean, because this could happen to anybody. There's a bridge that I'm still, to this day, afraid to drive under that's near me. We call it Green Gate Road Bridge. Anybody local will know that. If you don't, it doesn't matter. It's not a big bridge like this. But ever since I was a kid, it was there. We were always afraid. It used to have a train trestle going on top of it. They got rid of the railroad tracks and everything, but that bridge has been up there since I was maybe just a little kid. I don't ever remember it not being there. And when I started driving, and ever since, and every time I go under there, I'd look at it. It's like, one of these days, and it's made out of concrete. One of these days, it's going to go. It has to. It's older than I am, and that's pretty old. That's pretty old. But that's what's on my mind tonight. Nothing good, nothing bad. It is what it is. I thought I'd share that with you. I thought it was really interesting when I found out that Pittsburgh is the city of bridges. And then, of course, I researched it further to make sure, because I'm thinking places like Venice, Italy, they got bridges all the time. You see them in the movies and on Discovery Channel. Apparently, Pittsburgh has more bridges than Venice, Italy does. I thought it was really interesting. I thought you guys might get a kick out of it. Talk about the channel for just a second, then I'll get out of here. I did promise you guys a video on a vacuum chamber, and I'm still going to do it. Not a problem. I did end up getting a little busy this week, so I'm a little sidetracked. I have a little catching up to do in my shop, which is how I make my money. So let me get caught up on my shop, and I'll get this done. That will be my next big project that I put on here. Hoping I was going to do it this weekend. It's going to be an impossibility. That's why I stayed home tonight. It's Friday night. Usually I'm out doing karaoke or taking a night off. Tonight I actually worked in the shop and got a bunch of stuff done. So I thought I'd take a minute and make this video because it was interesting to me. So hey, if you like it, please click like. I appreciate that. That shows me you guys are listening. If you want to leave a comment, that's even better. Or do both. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. I know this isn't the most interesting video I've ever done, but hey, it's a little happier than it was the other night. And speaking of the video from the other night I did about depression, I appreciate you guys with the positive support. I got a few emails that people didn't want to comment, and I understand, and it's totally cool. You can email me anytime, Why can I not say my own email address? BruceTheKaraokeGuy@gmail.com. Or find me on Facebook. Whatever. I'm willing to talk to people about anything. All I ask is just be nice. Just be nice. Be nice to me. I'll be nice to you. We'll all be nice. We'll all get along. So you guys have a good night. Thanks for checking me out tonight, and catch you later.